Hello students. Okay, so we're gonna solve this question today. It says choose the correct value for x. I'm not gonna do the cube strategy because it's very straightforward. We have to solve this equation. For equations, what we have seen is this is like having a balance beam. And the balance beams has the same weight on the left side and the same weight in the right side. Now on the left side it says that it has 3 x's. I'm going to use the blue to represent the x's. And they are positive, so I'm going to be using blue for positive. Now also here it says that we have 42 negatives. And the negatives I'm going to be using a red. And I'm just going to use a big circle. And I'm going to say inside this big circle we have negative 42. Now guys, what we're going to do on the right side, we have 24 positives. And 24 is less than 42. I'm talking about absolute values. I'm going to do a smaller kind of oval. And that's going to be the 24. So kind of is what's happening. And the balance beams, remember the weight in the left side is the same as the weight in the right side. And because they are equal, they have this value here. And that is the same as saying, hey, this is balance. So we have the same weight on both sides with different items. Now we're going to write the equation. So to say that we have 3x's, I'm going to say, okay, so I have 3x's. And this number here is the same as having this. Now I have minus 42. And then on the other side, I have equal to positive 24. And I use the green for the positive 24, right? Okay, now remember we said this needs to stay equal all the way. And to keep it equal, the only way is if I move stuff on the left side, if I take away or add any item on the left side, I have to do the same on the other side so this can keep balance or equal. Great. So I have to start thinking, which can I work with first? I have the x's or just the ones? But think about it. If we start removing x's from here, I will have to be adding x's from here. But remember, our ultimate goal is to figure this value. So what will be the point of adding x's on the right side? What I need to do is just make sure I just know the value for one of this. So this is like saying, hey, I want to know this x equals to what? Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this red oval that is negative 42. And the only way to do that is by adding 42 positives in here. I'm going to do, okay, so here we're going to add 42. And on the other side also I'm going to add the same 42. And they are supposed to be the same size. This one, it was very big, so hold on guys. Okay, well, I'm supposed to fix the picture. Okay, so this 42 now is on the left side and this is on the right side, you see? And because I added this same 42 on both sides, the balance will stay the same. So now we're gonna do that numerically. So here we're adding that 42 on the left side and we're adding that 42 on the right side. Now I go back to my left side, and if I do minus 42 plus 42, they will cancel out, right? They're gonna become a 0. So now I'm gonna just have on the left side this 3x, or saying 3 times what? The equal sign, we bring it down. It's like keeping the balance equal on both sides. And now we do this addition. 4 plus 2 does a 6, and 4 plus 2 does a 6. And exactly what happened here happens here too. But instead of scratching them out, I'm going to erase it, guys. So please hold on. Okay, guys, so now you see how here on the left side, we still have the 3x's just like here. This 3x's here. And then on the right side, now we have all this 66. So now the picture is the same. And this equal sign means this is the same weight. So the balance is not more tilted to any side. It's just balance. Great. Now the next step will be, okay, so now I just want to know the value for this x. So what do we have to do? Well, we will have to distribute all these 66 units into each of these x's. You see that, guys? And that will give me the weight for exactly 1x. Okay, mathematically speaking, that will be when we distribute equally, that is the same as dividing by 3. So I'm going to divide by 3 in here, and then on the right side also, I'm going to divide by 3. Great. So now let's do our division. This symbol right here means dividing. And so that's what we're going to do right here. The 66, we got it from all the number that we have here, which is the same that we have here, and then we divide by the 3. And now we're going to divide. 3 times quad will be close to 6, and the answer is 2, because 3 times 2 is a 6. So we subtract, and 6 minus 6, that is a 0. We bring down the 6 here. 3 times quad could be a 6, and the answer is a 2. So 3 times 2, that will be 6. So we subtract, and 6 minus 6, that is a 0. So we figure a value. And then also on the left side, 3 divided by 3, we know that is a 1. So this is like having just 1x. And that's exactly what will happen here. On each x, we're going to have 22 here, and then here 22, and then here 22. And that makes the 66. Great. So then I'm going to bring down the equal sign, and I'm going to do record the value that I got on the division, which is a 22, and that is a positive 22. When we have a 1 in front of any variable, we don't need to write this 1. It just is like this. We bring down the equal sign all the way equal, because it's like keeping it balancing here. And then this 22 is my answer. Very quickly, steps when we're doing it algebraically. Start doing opposite operations, multiplications and divisions at the end. Opposite of minus 42 was plus 42, and we do it on both sides. Then we got 3x equals 66. Now we do the opposite of multiplying by 3, which is dividing by 3. So we divide on both sides. Divide by 3, divide by 3. We do this division, and we got our answer. And our answer is what letter, guys? Letter C. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Great job.